And we're live. We're live again.
Are we?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're back. We're in, man.
I like that I'm so surprised. Even though I knew this was happening, but I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Man, we're like 14 seconds in, man. It's all
uh,
happening.
my mind is blown.
Sweet. Let's get some spicy
To enter
music
care
on the
of
go in the
device.
background.
My phone disconnected.
Uh,
The only
what
iPad
should we
anyone
do?
will ever
Let's see.
What
disconnected.
shall we do?
Let's go for. Oh, is everything working? The usual thing. If you guys. Oh, hey Jacqueline, how you doing? Please do let us know if you can hear us and all that sort of stuff. That would be absolutely fabulous.
Uh,
And Bo as well. Is Bo with you, Jacqueline? Let's see, what can we do music wise just to kind of let some people get involved.
Let people get involved.
Mary Kathleen, how are
Connecting to
you?
Who's
Shout
iPhone.
out. Oh, yeah, there we go, man. I'm gonna put on some sweet tunes.
Yes. Then how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you? Nicole, good to see you.
Yes, Nicole. I love it. Yeah, I'm good. I found out that band I really like, Tao and the Get Down, Stay Down, have put out a new record, so I'll be listening to that today. Hey Isaac, who is 7 years old. I'm glad that your mom is older because that would be confusing otherwise. Although time travel that
That's the
could be a thing
thing.
that we just don't know about. Uh,
AD.
I want to say 80 because it's 1D.
Yeah, I want to say that as well, but I'm not sure. But hi, hope you're well.
Hello.
In the background, by the way, we have "Feel Good" by me and Sophie's ukulele orchestra.
Yeah, shout out to First Chord.
Oh, Bem Ukulele. Yes, Christine. I can't pronounce it, but last
Benfecula.
one. Mm.
I
Oh,
have no idea where Benfecula is, but I'm really excited that you're
Outer
there this week.
Hebrides. Outer Hebrides, I think. Is that what it's called? The
There's a
islands.
place called Benfecula in the Outer Hebrides. I feel like we should go. We should have like a little trip.
Yes.
We'll bring our ukuleles.
I would want
Yeah,
a trip anywhere, to be honest, at the moment.
maybe Christine will come and play with us. That would be great.
Yeah, she'll be
Hey,
there.
Wakefield's back.
Who's back?
At Wakefield, the historians, John and Elizabeth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Historical Society coming through. I like it.
love it. Historians represent.
This is Huel, by the way. It looks absolutely disgusting. Um,
I mean, you could just have some coffee.
I've already had so much coffee. Can you not tell? I'm so
I mean,
coffeeed up.
you seem peppy.
Yeah, man. So if this is your very first time, welcome. Don't worry if you haven't been to the previous weeks, though you can watch them back. If you search on YouTube ukulele with Finn and Sophie, you can join the group, and we've got them all organised neatly and tidy on there. But yeah, even if it's your first time, we go through stuff fresh at the start.
All the basics. You
Yeah,
will
man.
not be left behind. Nobody is left behind.
But do be prepared for it to get a little bit weird because I do the same the same thing at the start of the lessons, so they're getting progressively more weird explanations.
I mean, I find that kind of comforting. It's like when we were at school. No?
No?
No? No, we had different school experiences. That's okay because we went to different schools.
Yes. At different countries. Uh,
Also,
I think the song's done, so we're good to go,
okay,
man. Feel
let's
free
do
to
it.
fire any wee questions just before we start, and we will answer them. But if not, let's do it. Let's go for it. I don't know how to make this screen bigger so I can see more. Okay, I'm gonna briefly get rid of Sophie. I'm gonna
Bye.
give you the basics, and then we're both gonna jump in and teach you Lewis Capaldi's "Someone You Loved." It's just probably
Yeah.
the most downbeat song we've done, but it's a belter. It's a ballad, a banger. Anyway, there we go. It's
And
me.
ballads are good.
Yeah, ballads are great. So, if you would have a look at your ukulele, it should look something like this, similar. This is a concert ukulele. You get sopranos, concerts, tenors, and baritones. So if your one's small, it's probably a soprano. It's about this side, it's probably a concert or a tenor. So, our strings. We start off with the one closest to our chin, and we call that string 4 or G. Let's just call it string 4. And then we have the one after that is a string 3. So if I want you to pluck this string with your thumb, hit it with anything, I'll be like string 3. And you'll be like, it's that one right there. And also we have string 2. And then we have string 1. And string 1 is closest to the floor. That's like the thing that when you're starting off ukulele, most people get confused about. They're like, why is this not string 1? I don't know. But that's string 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So that is probably the first most important thing. And the second most important thing is these lines going across. And they are called frets. And they separate this into different boxes. So what you'll kind of hear me say often is maybe first string, which we know, and second box. So that would mean you would go and find your second box, which is that. And when we get into it, you'll be putting your finger inside that box and pushing down. But we'll get to that in a sec. Another thing to think about is what are the different parts of your ukulele? So if we imagine it like a little person with no arms and legs, this is its body. Such a bleak analogy, actually. This is the body, and this would be the neck. And if that's the body and that's the neck, a beautiful pair of shoulders here, what do you think this would be? It's the head. You're right. Probably. Possibly. Other things are these. They're tuning pegs. Basically, if you turn them, you can tighten the string or you can loosen the string. And that's how you tune your ukulele. If you need an extra hand with tuning your ukulele, you look up Ukulele with Sophie on Facebook. In the group there's a video all about it. Okay. Let's do a couple of wee challenges then, see if you can remember. What I would like you to do is to get your pointer finger on your right hand, unless you're playing left-handed. You do it with your left hand. So right hand, and I want you to point at the third box on the second string. And for a dramatic reveal, we'll go to Sophie. So we'll give you 3, 2, 1.
Boom! Is that clear?
Yeah, man. Crystal clear.
Great.
Nice one, man. So, oh, hey, Louise. How you doing?
Louise is back.
Back in black. Okay, cool. And so, next one. Let's go for one more. So, no, let's go for 2 more. So, I want you to point at your 4th string and then go to the second box. And now we go live to Sophie for a dramatic reveal of the answer. Boom. You get it? Nice. We're now down to our final one, in which we will enlist the brain of Sophie to select one. What string and what box?
First string. And the 5th box.
Okay. I am going to
You can do this. You can do this.
Okay. Dramatic reveal. Boom. So we go to our first string and we count 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box, 5 box. And usually there's a dot on it. And you might have a dot on your 3rd one as well.
Mm-hmm.
So now we want to look at how we can hold down some of these boxes so we can make super cool chords. So what to do is you want to hold your ukulele like a seatbelt. So you can bring one arm up like you're on a roller coaster and then bring it back down and hold it like this. So your arm's going across like that. Nice and comfortable. You're kind of holding it mainly with your right hand.
Yeah,
And
you're not
then
holding it on for your life.
and then this hand is going to turn into what I like to call a duck. So imagine this is the beak, okay? And what the duck kind of like, I think, emphasizes is the important role of the thumb, which I feel gets left out a lot in ukulele stuff. So what we're going to do is kind of bring our really aggressive snapping duck along to our ukulele and just snap it like that onto your neck. So your bottom of your beak / thumb is like hitting against the back of the neck, and your fingers, the top part of your bill, not beak actually, is snapping down on the front of the neck with the strings. So basically, that's how you hold down strings. A couple more tips with it though, and we're going to do it through learning a fabulous chord called C. So we're just going to do it with our first finger first. We're going to try out different fingers after. So we're going to make a mini duck, and we're going to snap on our first string, third box. So take a second to think about your first string. Remember, it's closest to the floor. And then get your beak and snap it. So make sure your finger's in that box, that third box. Okay? So your thumb's comfortable behind the neck, and your finger is snapping away in that third box. Okay, so one more tip with this. What you want is a curved beak. Not common in the duck world, but your fingernail is going to
Like a toucan.
like a toucan. Your fingernail is going to be pointing down towards the neck. Okay? Now get your thumb, play that string. And it should sound different as to when you don't have your finger on it. So put your finger down, get your duck bill and snap it down. Make sure your fingernail's pointing down. There you go. Okay, brilliant, man. So if we want to make that a chord, we're going to have to learn how to strum. And I'm going to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to pass you over to Sophie. So to strum, what we need to do is grab our thumb or our fingernails or a hand or whatever, and just push it through the strings. Just let it fall through the strings like that. So your hand is just gently coming down. Yeah, you got it? Nice, man. Okay, last thing I'm going to show you is, instead of your first finger, swap it to your third. Exactly the same, you're kind of slightly more difficult to get duck, and thumbs in the back and your fingers pushing down like that. Okay, so you've got your C chord. I'm now going to pass it over to Sophie, who is going to use her C chord in a couple of different strumming patterns, which I'll let Sophie decide.
Hey! So also, I don't know if anyone else is noticing this. This just appeared for me as opposed to previous weeks. Mm-hmm. Now Facebook Live is doing this weird, exciting thing where it's typing out everything that we're saying.
Is it?
As it's being read out. Yeah, it's quite exciting. I like this because I feel it makes the classes more accessible. But also, it's clearly a computer and it's not completely clear on what we're saying. So occasionally it mistranslates whatever it is that you've just said, including when you said that things weren't common, or you said that curved beaks weren't common in the duck world, and it translated to curved beaks aren't common in the dark. I don't know if anyone else is noticing this, but I was just like, oh, that was a plot twist, which I was really enjoying. But anyways, so also, yay accessibility. That's really cool. So back to the C chord. So remember, string closest to the floor. So the first string, third box. And we're going to practice a couple of different ways of strumming. So what Finn's just been doing is single strum. So that's just moving down. People ask all the time, is there a correct way to strum? No. I mean, I'd make the argument that if you're no longer hitting your strings, it's probably not strumming. you might be thwacking your ukulele or doing something else with it. But otherwise, you can use different parts of your hand. So I usually do it with my index finger, going down with the nail. If I were to go down and up, I go up with a soft part of my finger, so then it becomes. So let's try that a couple of times. So going down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up. And so then there are also other things you can do. You can also use more parts of your hand. So let's say you turn your hand into like a sloth. Do sloths have claws or paws? I'm not really sure, so I'm going to call it a claw paw. So turn your hand into a sloth claw paw. Whatever, cup your hand, guys and girls, and those undecided, those in between. And so we'll try that, and we'll try it down up as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down up. 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 And so you may in life find that you want to use different strumming styles. So sometimes you may just want to use your index. Sometimes you may want to use your whole hand. It's all good. But do let us know what your preferences are, because of course we're intrigued. It will probably also vary depending on what the strumming pattern is that you're using. So things that you also might want to try out with are, instead of going down up, you might just want to go for a couple of downs. So an example of that could be 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, strum, 2, strum, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, strum, 2, strum, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, strum, 2, strum, 4. So that's a couple of downs. You'll find that you'll get different vibes depending on the kind of intensity that you add to it. So you can make it soft, or you can also make it a little more intense by strumming harder. So those are things for you to play around with. And then another option that you have, for instance, you can start playing around with downs and ups. So you can do down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And so if any of you have the sheet in front of you, which is also in the Facebook group, Ukulele with Finn and Sophie, that's one of the ones that you'll see also on the sheet. So let's just practice that a couple times. And also, if you're not there yet, remember this is a choose your own adventure style class. So
I can get the sheet up if you want, Sophie, and we can maybe go into that and get a couple of chords.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, cool. I think this is it. That is not it. Is this it? That is also not it. Oh no, where's my thing? Okay, maybe Sophie, if you could take people through, maybe just going through a bunch of bars, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, just kind of so people can get into the vibe of it.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go back to single strums, and all of them are going to be down for this, and then after, when Finn spots the sheet, we'll move into downs and ups again. So what we're going to go for is a strum downwards on 1 and on 3. So that becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, strum, 2, strum, 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 4. So if you've kind of got the feel for that, we've been doing that with C chords now. How about we move from C chord to a following chord that we'll be playing? So this is a little more complicated, so don't stress out about it. I mean, in general, don't stress because it's ukulele, guys. We're going to be using 3 fingers for this. We're going to be doing a G. Which I like to think of as the Dorito chord because it's a small triangle. So I want you to take your middle finger on the bottom string on the second box. So some of you may want to keep it there, and that is 100% a-okay. For those of you who are looking for an additional challenge, I would like you to take your index finger, and I want you to put that on the second box on the third string. So that's here. So that's adding a little more extra flavor. And then, for anyone who wants to complete the triangle, I want you to take your ring finger, so this one here, and I want you to pop that down on the third box on the second string. So here is the triangle that you're making with your finger. So remember, that's one here, and then one there. So that's a G. So choose which variant you want to go with. If you haven't been playing ukulele super long, then that might feel like a bit of a contortion, like your fingers have run away and joined the circus. Maybe they have. I mean, it's Friday. But regardless, so pick which one you're most comfortable with, and then so that might just be here, your middle finger on the second box first string. That might be the level up from that, so that finger plus your index finger on the third string second box. Or if you want to complete it, add your ring finger to the third box on the second string. So G, let's hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 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 2, 3, 4. And now, to make things extra exciting, we're going to move between the C and the G. Remember, don't freak out, don't stress out, breathe, stay grounded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 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 2, 3, 4, and what am I doing now? I'm going to add another chord, but this again is just a one-fingered chord. So remember, keep breathing. We're going to do this. We're going to add the A minor. So the A minor is the second box on the fourth string. Remember, that's the one closest to the ceiling. So that's this one over here. So let's hear how that sounds. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 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 2, 3, 4. Okay, for everyone who is doing this along with me, that's 3 chords. That is, I'm going to say 75% of most pop songs. So way to go. You're killing it. It's Friday. It's incredible. I'm so proud of you.
You sound like Trump.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that, so that we can continue working together. It's tremendous. People should do good work and talk about it. So we're now going to move from C to G to A minor. Stick with me. Do what you can. That's all you can do. So I'm going to count us in. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's most of the chords we're using. Now,
Also, no worries, Adam. We'll get you caught up.
Oh. See it. Oh, hey, Patrick. Patrick's back with us.
Oh, nice.
And we're getting little hearts from Lydia. Right on. Oh, super, don't freak out, Adam. There's time. Time is on our hands. Yes, it is. So, last chord. So we were doing an A minor. So A minor was 4th string, 2nd box. So we're going to keep that finger there. And now we're going to add our index finger. And we're going to put that on the 2nd string, 1st box. And that becomes an F. So, just to remind you, and you can also see it in the weed diagram, it's the middle finger on the 2nd box on the 4th string, closest to the ceiling, and then the ring finger, or no, the index finger, kidding, on the 1st box of the 2nd string. So that's an F. So that's this. Very important string, fun. 2 fingers. It's not to like. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. F. 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 Okay, you know what's coming now. You've been preparing for this
for like the last 10 lives.
I mean, I was going for the last 10 minutes, but indeed, maybe your whole life is building up to this moment right here with all of us. I love it. Both people who are here with me now and future people. That makes me feel like I'm on a spaceship. I love it. Okay, so we're going to do all 4 chords. So we're going to move from C to G, to A minor, to F. Okay, let's do it. Okay, assume the position. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. Also, I just totally realized that's the doo-wop sequence that we're playing. Which, so the doo-wop sequence is G, or C, G, A minor, and F. Although I think normally you'd play it C, A minor, F, G. And that is most of early pop music. So way to go, everyone. Right on. Okay, Finster, where shall we take it from here? What will we do with these exciting chords?
Okay, let's maybe, so I'll maybe run through with you guys a couple of times with that. Sophie, that was amazing. That was very clear instructions. So just to very quickly pop through the chords again, if anyone's joined since then. What we're doing is a C, which is 3rd finger, 3rd box on the 1st string. So we're strumming that. And then when you're changing to the G, I would recommend moving this finger just across one and then putting these either side. Just so you've got like an anchor finger. So you're moving it across and then these come either side like that. And a lot of people, when they start ukulele, they feel like their arm and wrist kind of has to stay where it is. There's a correct position for the wrist and arm, but there's really not. You have to like rotate it quite a lot. So you're kind of bringing your whole arm around to make it easier for you to get your fingers like in a straight line. Because if you were doing that, then everything goes a bit weird. So yeah, there's that. Let's go for our chord progression just a couple more times, and then I'll start to look at these strumming patterns. I know which way to point now, because if I point where I think the sheet should be, I'm pointing in the opposite direction. Anyway, that's a thing for me to be excited about. Right, so C chords first, get them ready, and we shall prepare. Please leave in the comments if you're getting left behind or if you need help with any chords. After 4. 1, 2, 3, go. C, 2, get ready for your G. 4, then G. 2, get ready for that A minor. Okay, getting to the F. 2, 3, then we're going back to our C. Okay, get that finger across, E to the side, G. Then your second finger's coming right across. 2, 3, 4, and then F. Yeah. So, oh, no worries, Adam. So I think one of the big things about ukulele and learning songs and stuff, and I think where people kind of get blocked is they're like, right, I know these chords, so all of these songs should come naturally. I know what a G is and stuff, but there's a difference between knowing the chords and knowing how to get to one chord from the other, which is what you really need. So when you're thinking about changing chords, I'm not thinking C, it's like, oh, now I need to G, so I'm making up a G. You want to think about what really happens. So that goes across 1, these come either side. When I'm changing to my A minor and not thinking, right, an A minor chord, let's work that. What's happening is this finger that's currently here is on the right box already. It's just coming across. And then A minus the F is a total gift because you're already halfway there. You just need to put that first finger on the box. So yeah, think about where you're going when you're playing the chord progressions. Okay, so let's start to look at some of these strumming options then. So I've got chilled, which is what we've been doing. 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and that will totally work. Let's just see what the going under, and this time I feel there's no one save me. Something like that, and that will work totally fine. Let's look at the slightly less chilled option. So that's like in the middle of the sheet, strumming options. That's where you strum on the 1, 1, 2, but you also strum on 3. So it would be like strum, no, then change, done, then A minor, yeah man, so that's like a kind of a slightly less chilled version. You can use that. See if this is your very first time. I would stick with the chilled or the slightly less chilled version of the strumming. But let's kind of move on to the least chilled one. And
Yes, let's chill. It's Friday.
well, let's do the least amount of chilling that we can do right now. Okay.
So enticing.
So what we do is, I think the best way to practice strumming is to get your duck, but do a very, imagine your very hand is an old feeble duck and the bite, it's just lost its bite a little bit, and the bill can barely press down the string, so you get this kind of sound. So it's an awful snap from the thing. A piece of bread would not be bitten into with this. Do they have teeth? They don't have teeth, do they? How do they eat the bread? Do they have teeth? Do they have little teeth? Do birds have teeth?
No.
Okay. Right, anyway. Fear I
There are
made myself
certain
look a
senses.
fool. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. So our strumming pattern here is going to be down, down, up. Okay, so that's the first bit. We're going down, down, up. And then we're not doing the next down, we're doing another up, down, up. So I see it as 3 parts. The first part is a down, so that's easy. The second part is a down, up. And the third part is an up, down, up. So if we put those 3 parts together, we get down, down, up, down, up. Okay? Don't know why I said that so weird. But I'm gonna do it again. Here we go. After 4, I'm going to do that. 1, 2. Oh, Patrick, you're right. Don't eat bread. Peas. Frozen peas. I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, up, down, up. I can't say it normally. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, up, down, up. And this is super common in ukulele. If you see anyone playing the ukulele, they'll probably be like, oh yes, I play a tutor too. Yeah, it's going to be that strumming pattern. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, up, down, up. Yeah? This might complicate it more, so if this does, don't worry about it. Simon Bull. Someone's commented Simon Bull. Simon Bull, I reckon you're the best Simon Bull out there. The best one. And I've met many. Okay, here we go. After 4. Keep going, Simon. There wasn't a lot of context, so I'm not too sure who Simon is. But I like you.
I think she was trying to bring Simon's attention to this video.
Okay. Oh, is it tagged? Okay, right, fair enough. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going down, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, and then I guess when we've got that, we want to kind of give it a little bit of flow. So we've got down, down, up, up, down, up. And you'll notice that my hand's just going like that the whole time. If you can get that, great. I've got a separate video for that somewhere on YouTube about how to strum. I'll link it after this. So after 4 again, let's try it. So remember, we've got down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up. 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up. Now let's try and do it twice, right after each other. 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up. Oh, I didn't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down. Keep going. Down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay, cool. Let's try it with a chord. Here we go. C chord. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. Yeah, man. So it's a strumming pattern that's used for like so many things. It's really, really fun to use. So one more time, just to give you the kind of, if you can say it, most things in music, if you can say them, you can play them, especially rhythms. So if you can say down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now, your path with this might be to practice that strumming pattern over the week. But if you feel that you can get the changes in, let's try that. If you're like, oh, strumming pattern kind of getting there, but I want to prefer to just change on the work on the changes, you can just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But if you want to follow me with the strumming pattern, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, down, up, down, up. G, down, up, down, up. A, down, up, down, up. F, C, G, A minor, and F. The sticking point will probably be the G chord. You're a bit like, oh, I need a gap in between that. If that's happening, just kind of use that one finger to change, go from the third to second for the G, just so you kind of got the implication of a G, and then you can move it just across to the A minor. That would sound like this. just so you can get used to that that flow of chords. What happens so often when you're starting, it's totally fine, but you'll have this. Yeah, if you're noticing that you're doing that, try and prioritize this hand. Keep strumming, even if you don't have the chord next, because it will sound much better in the long run if you're doing down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. You know, just kind of like work it out while you're doing it. It's a really good skill to have. Right, so what we will do is we'll take a little bit of a break. Let's just take a few minutes just to catch our breath, and then we'll get back into it, start to put the singing together, and also this cool finger picking pattern, which looks tricky on the page, but it's actually quite easy. Here we go. Kind of follows the piano. If you haven't heard the song, give it a listen. Usually we play it, but then Facebook have been a bit like, don't do that, and mentioned like really big companies that will not be happy. Okay, cool. I'm going to get rid of this, bring Sophie back into the mix, and try not to do too much promotion over the break, which...
No, all the promotion!
Yeah, man. So this break time is a chance to kind of catch breath, just chill out. Also, ask us any questions, ukulele stuff, or just about, preferably, yeah. And we will try and answer them. Also, just a tiny bit of marketing stuff. If you, just a little tiny bit. If you do, and there's no pressure on this at all, but if you do want to support what we're doing and also get like a whole bunch of extra things, we have a Patreon where it's you can like pay a few quid monthly, and then obviously you get these, and we put up links to watch them back. And we're writing songs about beasties. Sophie's an artist. She's drawing pictures of different beasties, and I'm writing songs to them, so you'll get video lessons and what else? The sheets, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. If you want to check it out, I will put in a wee image here that has the thing that is massive. How do I make it smaller? I don't know. I'll just put it there for a wee sec, and then I'll take it down. Oh no, I can make it smaller. Yeah, so it's just patreon.com/ukulele with Finn and Sophie. And we need to thank our first... we started this last week, and we already have a few patrons, so thank you so much to Louise Hancock, who is joined the Beaver Ukes.
Industrious Beaver.
Patrick, who's kept us right on duck food and is now a Patreon. Thank you so much. And also Nickel, who I think was the first one and was the reason that we started it, Nickel, because we didn't really think about it, to be honest, but then you were like, can I give you some money? I was like, oh. So yes, now you can. Brilliant. Enough of that, right? Can I have the sheets? You certainly can. To get the sheets, go in the research bit on Facebook and go to Ukulele with Finn and Sophie, the group, and that has all the sheets. Yeah, join the group, and it's got everything.
All the stuff, everything. The answer is not, what is it, 32? Is it 32? Did I make that up?
42.
That's it. Well, it's not. The answer is join the ukulele group with Finn and Sophie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Join our ukulele dynasty. Okay.
Me and Sophie have been very keen to try and get this dynasty word going, because we want like leather jackets with like, well, probably fake leather jackets, but like with dynasty written kind of like, what's that film, the Britney Spears one, where it kind of follows her career? Is it Britney Spears, or is it... Are you?
I don't think there is a film about her career. There's Road Map or Road Trip.
Yes.
Is it just called Road Maps or Road Trip?
Maybe.
But yeah.
I don't know,
Did
but
they have I was thinking more like varsity style bomber jackets, and I want to have like a dragon on the back playing the ukulele.
I was thinking more like Britney Spears road trip style. I haven't seen the film, but I can imagine that they all have really glamorous jackets.
You clearly did not see this movie. I remember when it came out. I saw it in the cinema.
I,
Do you remember that going to the cinema?
oh yeah, I remember it well. Like it was 8 weeks ago. Oh my god, your camera went wild there. Also, yes, people that are watching, let us know who you are, man. We usually have a very diverse range of ages and everything like that. I'm always super impressed with like young kids that stick at it for like an hour, man. I'm like, it's amazing. Well done. No worries, Mary. But in the meantime, let's talk more for another minute or so. So, Sophie.
Also, Patrick, can you tell us more? Because I feel like I feel you have the inside scoop on ducks. So, how do the ducks not choke on the frozen peas if they don't have teeth?
Where are you going that has a freezer close enough to a pond, though, that they're still going to be frozen?
No, like, you clearly bring a bag of frozen peas. Like, that's not that hard.
Are they still going to be frozen, though?
Yeah, I mean, mostly. I mean, you're not going on, like, a trek. This isn't, like, Mad Max where you're going through, like, the desert for, like, days.
Right.
With these frozen peas. This is, like, an afternoon jaunt.
I feel like the bill temperature, though, is going to bring that right down. They're not going to just, like, choke it down as well. I feel like they'll savor it. They can't even...
I feel like they're quite rash as creatures.
Do ducks just swallow things then if they don't have teeth?
I mean, that's what I think, so I don't know why they're not, like, choking all about.
Chewing's really important to digestion, though.
Chewing is really important for digestion.
They're missing a whole step. This is why ducks die so soon.
But
they're idiots.
Do they?
Yeah.
Maybe I feel like ducks age as much as ducks can or should.
I feel like I've got like another 50, 60 years. Like, ask a duck the same question.
I mean, I feel like you're underestimating ducks, but there's probably a reason why they're not at the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
But
I reckon they've got like 10 to 12 years tops. Probably less.
They're very small, though. That's quite long for a duck, no?
Yeah. Anyway, that feels like enough of stalling. Here we go. Let's go back into the thing.
Let's go back.
Let's go back into the thing. If you want to support some Patreon, please do. Ukulele with friend Sophie. I'm going to get rid of that.
Also, if you want to tell us more about ducks, please do.
Yes, that would be great. Okay, cool.
Oh, quite exciting. Actually, someone told me 2 fun puffin facts, because I drew a puffin the other day. And then someone told me that May is the month of the puffins.
Okay.
Which is amazing. Also, did you know that baby puffins are called pufflings?
No.
It's the best word ever. I mean, maybe if we start a small group for kids, we should call them the pufflings.
I like it. I've already got the river ukes, and the dolphin ukes, so lots of water stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And
right. Okay.
one
okay.
more fun fact.
Okay.
Okay. So you know how like a group of crows is a murder of crows.
Yes.
What do you think a group of puffins is?
A serial killer group?
No, it's a circus. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, that is amazing.
Puffins.
That's a good fact.
Okay, let's play more ukulele.
Yes.
Now.
Okay, I will maybe show that finger picking pattern. Also, yes, if you do go onto that group, check out that song Rabbit, that Sophie's artwork, because it took ages. That's the only reason. Right, okay.
I guess it's great. I was listening to it in the bath. It was very soothing.
Yeah, I reckon it's soothing. Oh, I've lost the sheet again. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, so let's look at some finger picking, because finger picking's always great. Unlike nose picking, which is always even better. Right, so here we go. So we're gonna get our C chord again, and we're gonna. So we don't even actually need that finger down, but we're just gonna do it because I don't know actually why. But we're gonna use our thumb to hit the 4th string, and our first finger to play the second string, like that. And we're going to do it in quite quick succession. So it would be like 1. So in every beat, like 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to fit in a 4th string, second string. So it sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Apart from the 4, where we only play the 4th string. So it sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you listen to the song, you're going to get a sense of like, ooh. If you do listen to the song and try and play along with it, it won't quite work because you'd need to have something a capo on the first fret. But if you go on YouTube and put in Someone You Love Ukulele Play Along, someone's changed the pitch of it slightly so you can use the chords that we're doing. Okay, with that in mind. Here we go. So 4th string and 2nd string after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, when you get to the G chord, we do the 3rd string and the 1st string. And then for all the other chords, it's the 4th and 2nd again. And then your F. So this is a great way to play the intro because it sounds all melancholic and just like, you're just like, yeah, man, I just need to play this song, and it's a little bit sad. And then you could just be like, play it really, really slowly and quietly.
And if you have long hair, you should swoop it.
Yeah. Just have like a kind of misty expression on your eyes, like you're trying to remember something, and it's kind of sad, but you're kind of stuck between remembering it's sad, but also you're not quite sure what it was. You're like, it's definitely sad. But I'm not 100% sure why.
And you're also kind of pleased because you're a boss.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Here we go. So, 4th string and 2nd. Here we go. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then your G. Then your A minor. Then your F. And again, C with the 4th and 2nd. So much of this and so much of music and so much of ukulele is, I've noticed a couple of comments come in, maybe people saying, what? Well, Christina, it's a great point. The reason that I'm still playing the C is because when you change away from the picking and you go into the chords, you want to just be in the habit of playing those chords. You want to just kind of keep the system. It keeps everything kind of ticking over. So
keeps your muscle memory going.
You technically wouldn't have to play it, but I think it's better just to keep that chord progression kind of rocking through. Okay, here we go. After 4. Oh yeah, I was going to say something intense about music. Yes, so much of it is the dynamics. So that kind of so much different. If you played all the notes at the same volume, you don't get that emotional pull. So if you've got it, experiment with like starting off quieter, getting a bit louder, all that sort of stuff, and that turns it into music. Okay, let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then G. And then A. And then F. And let's do it again. Excellent. And I would recommend doing that twice and then getting into your singing. So, talking about singing, oh man, like I don't know if I can sing this one at all, but I did promise that we would play through it. So let's see if I can find that first page. It might be easier just to kind of look up the lyrics. So I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me. Yeah, so that's kind of out of key, man. But don't worry about that. You just try your best singing it on your own. And how do we kind of like merge chording and singing? Well, I will show you. So you might not be a big fan of singing or don't want to sing. Well,
that's
totally
okay.
Fine. But if you do, I'm going to try and show you, because it's all very well learning these songs, but then it's like, but you want to kind of play right through it and sing it and stuff, which is fair enough. So with this one,
Also, for anyone who's not good at singing, don't worry about that. In fact, maybe lean into that and sing really loudly and
Yeah.
really loudly and enjoy it.
enjoy
Because
it.
life is short.
Yeah, and you don't want to be caught not singing. Okay, cool. So C. So a great way to do it is just to like realize where the chord sits with each like kind of word. Like when how am I saying this? So I'm would be the C. So you sorry, I'm spelling this badly. You would strum first and then start singing. So it would be C. I'm going under and this. And then when you say time, you're strumming your G. Time I feel there's no one to save is A minor. Save me. And then your F. So let's try that very slowly together. So strum the C, start singing. G's on the word time. A's on the word save. And F is just chilling out after that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going under and this time I feel there's no one to save me. Okay, let's try that second line now. So again, we'll strum and then start singing. This all and nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. Is your A minor. Right, let's try those first two lines. If you're keeping up this, well done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going under and this time I fear there's no one to save me. And then your F. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. And then our F. And then before we strum the C, somebody to know. Oh, I'm really bad at memory melodies. Let me just see if I can work that out. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. Somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to hold. Yeah, I can't sing that bit. I can't sing it. But I do know that the C comes on heel. Somebody to know,
Somebody to have.
somebody to say. Yes, so if you can sing it, you sing it. I'll sing the first couple of lines with you and I'll try and muddle through the rest of it. But yeah, man, let's do it. We'll go for 2 rounds of the finger picky thingy, and then we'll go into strumming and I'll just start singing. See if you can sing along, if you know the song well. Here we go. So finger picky thing first with no singing. 1,
And if you don't, make up words.
yes. 1, 2, and melodies like I was doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then your G. Then your A minor. And then your F. And then we're going to do that all again. Then your G. Then your A minor. Then your F. Then singing with strumming. I'm going under and this time I feel there's no one to save me. Save me, sorry. Then your F. Then we're going to C. This all and nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. Somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to F chord. It's easy to see never the G chord. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now let the day bleed into nightfall, and you're not here. Get me through it all. Oh God, that was awful. Let the guard down, and you pulled the rug, and kinda used to being someone you loved. And then it goes into the second verse. Oh man, it went pretty out of tune there at some points in the chorus. But I really hope that helps. I'm going to bring Sophie back into the mix.
Hey!
So, that's pretty much us for today, man. Any last questions? Adam's got to go. Well, so do
You
we.
and me both, Adam.
So Sophie needs to shoot to work, I believe. Yeah, man. Cool. Let's play
When
this out.
karaoke's a thing again, 100% I'm going to want to play this or sing this with you. I can't wait. We'll do it as a duet. It'll be amazing. It'll be so bad.
Yeah, we'll be both like really out of tune.
Yes.
Yes.
Solidarity.
You are all welcome. Thank you very much. Support us if you can on Patreon, and thank you those who have, and we will see you. I'm shattered as that was the first lesson. Yeah, man, it's a lot to take on, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you did amazingly. Oh, thanks, guys. Cheers. Yes, if you please check out the song Rabbit. It's in the group. It's a couple posts back. Both me and Sophie worked on that. A whole bunch. Jacqueline, you're so welcome. We will shout out.
Also, for anyone who wants to listen to like a more slowed down version of the song, I happen to love weird covers of things. And Kurt Hugo Schneider does a really nice, largely instrumental cover of this song. It's on Spotify, and it's nice and it's quite slow, and it might be a nice thing to practice along with. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for coming along. This is great. Let's keep doing it.
Yeah, and do feel free on the group to give us any kind of ideas or feedback or anything like that, because that's like it was last week. Someone was like, "Oh, can we play along with the song?" You're welcome, Louise. And that kind of started that. So I don't know if that's useful or not, but. Yeah, keep practicing. How do I pronounce your name? Yaya Murphy. Yes, please let me know how I can pronounce it so I don't murder it next week. Yeah, man, you're totally welcome. And what was it? I had something else I was going to say there.
Join the Ukulele Dynasty.
Yes. Join the group, and
thanks for being part of the Ukulele Revolution. This is so exciting.
Yeah. I've remembered a thing.
Oh, yeah?
Remembered it. Yes. Okay. A few people were asking, are we going to continue this after kind of lockdown or over the next? Yes, we most likely will, because we really enjoy it. We might change the day just because Fridays probably won't work for as many folk when work comes crushing back in. So we might do it on a Sunday or something like that. So yes, that is us. Let's play us out with some tunes and have a great day, guys.
Have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you next week. Same place, same time.
Bye.
Bye.